Some people are born into families that encourage education, others are against it. Some are born into flourishing economies encouraging of entrepreneurship, others are born into war and destitution. I want you to be successful, and I want you to earn it. But realize that not all success is due to hard work, and not all poverty is due to laziness. Keep this in mind when judging people, including yourself. The Psychology of Money. Timeless Lessons on Wealth, Greed, and Happiness. By Morgan Housel. Summarized by ChatGPT. Illustrated by Midjourney.
The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is a fascinating book that explores the various ways in which people think about money and how their thoughts and actions affect their financial success. Throughout the book, Housel examines the psychology of money through a series of stories and anecdotes that illustrate the key concepts and principles he discusses. In the opening chapter, Housel makes the case that the way we think about money is just as important as the money itself. He argues that our beliefs and attitudes about money can have a profound impact on our financial success and that we need to understand our own psychology if we want to make better financial decisions. One of the key themes of the book is that people often make irrational decisions when it comes to money. Housel argues that we are not always rational actors and that our emotions and biases can lead us astray. He illustrates this point with a series of stories, including the story of a man who lost everything in the stock market crash of 1929 because he refused to sell his shares, and the story of a woman who lost her life savings in a real estate investment because she was convinced that the property was a sure thing. Housel also explores the concept of risk and how it relates to our psychology. He argues that people often misunderstand risk and that our perceptions of risk can lead us to make poor financial decisions. For example, he notes that people often focus on the short-term risks of investing in the stock market, such as volatility and the possibility of losing money in the short term, rather than the long-term benefits of investing, such as the potential for growth and compounding returns. Another key theme of the book is the importance of time and patience when it comes to investing. Housel argues that successful investing requires a long-term perspective and that people who are patient and willing to stay the course are more likely to achieve their financial goals than those who are constantly chasing after the latest fad or trend. Housel also explores the concept of wealth and how it relates to our psychology. He argues that people often have a flawed understanding of what it means to be wealthy and that our perceptions of wealth can lead us to make poor financial decisions. For example, he notes that people often equate wealth with material possessions, such as fancy cars and expensive homes, rather than with financial freedom and security. Throughout the book, Housel emphasizes the importance of simplicity and humility when it comes to money. He argues that people often overcomplicate things when it comes to finance and that simplicity is often the key to success. He also stresses the importance of humility, noting that the most successful investors are often those who are willing to admit their mistakes and learn from them. Housel also explores the role of luck in financial success. He argues that luck plays a larger role than most people realize and that successful investors often benefit from being in the right place at the right time. However, he notes that luck is not the only factor that determines financial success and that hard work, discipline, and good decision-making are also important. Finally, Housel offers some practical advice for managing money and making better financial decisions. He emphasizes the importance of creating a plan and sticking to it, avoiding debt and unnecessary expenses, and investing for the long term. He also encourages readers to think about their values and priorities and to align their financial decisions with their larger life goals. Overall, The Psychology of Money is a thought-provoking and engaging book that offers valuable insights into the psychology of money and the factors that influence our financial decisions. Whether you are an experienced investor or just starting out, this book is sure to offer something of value and help you make better financial decisions in the future.
Money's greatest intrinsic value, and this can't be overstated, is its ability to give you control over your time. Spending money to show people how much money you have is the fastest way to have less money. Use money to gain control over your time, because not having control of your time is such a powerful and universal drag on happiness. The ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want to, pays the highest dividend that exists in finance. Planning is important, but the most important part of every plan is to plan on the plan not going according to plan. Napoleon's definition of a military genius was the man who can do the average thing when all those around him are going crazy. Gently hit the like and subscribe button for more summaries.
Thanks for staying till the end.